Previously on Project Runway Junior.
Everybody run the car wash!
Wax on, wax off.
No!
This is an unconventional materials challenge.
You're going to be using materials found right here at this car wash to create your look.
Oh, dear.
Kind of a disaster.
I start crying, I might start screaming.
That runway show blew us away.
It really works. You made it look expensive.
Zachary, you are the winner.
You can see that she's being compressed. It gives off a bit of a trashy vibe.
Isabel, I'm sorry, you're out.
Everybody wants to get in on this.
Love you guys.
Hi, designers. Hi. Look familiar?
Yeah.
Fortunately so. The button bag.
We see Hannah Davis walk out with the very dreaded button bag. So I'm very nervous to see what the bag has in store for my future.
For your next challenge, you'll be working in 2 teams of 5.
I don't like team challenges because I am a perfectionist.
Zachary, you won the last challenge, so you have immunity for this challenge and cannot be eliminated. Let's get started. When I call your name, please join me on the runway. Matt, you are the first member of your team.
All right. Last week, that was a real wake-up call for me, and I'm definitely going to try this challenge to prove to the judges that I have what it takes.
The next name I call will be the first member of the second team. Victoria. Katie, Matt's team. Zachary.
I don't really want to work with Victoria. Her dress last week wasn't that strong in my opinion, and I definitely thought she should have been in the bottom.
Jessie. Zach. Samantha.
And Samantha's name gets called for our team. I'm super excited because she is an amazing designer. She thinks she's one of the best here.
Jackson. Maya. Bridget, that means you're on this team. Designers, you have your teams. Tim and a guest will be waiting in your workroom.
Ooh, because it's a guest, and you're like, ooh, mystery.
Good morning, design teams. Good morning. It's your first team challenge. To help you get into this challenge, I am delighted to introduce you to DIY blogger and simplicity representative, Mimi Goodwin. Welcome, Mimi.
I'm so excited to be here today. Simplicity creates patterns that help you to sew successfully.
When I was about 7 years old, I only used simplicity patterns because they're the easiest to follow. So I think that it's so cool that they are going to be a part of this challenge.
You see this display behind Mimi and me. It represents 3 decades. It's the 1940s, the 1950s, and the 1960s.
You will also see a simplicity pattern that represents each of these decades.
Each design team is going to use one of these decades as a point of departure for a 5-look cohesive collection.
I feel like these decades all have such distinct style, and I really want to work with the 40s decade because that was the beginnings of the Dior, Chanel kind of eras, and it's just such a strong time in fashion.
You're taking your own youthful contemporary lens, bringing it to what is otherwise a vintage pattern.
You're going to be creating your own pattern, and simplicity is going to recreate and produce the winning pattern.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, that is seriously the greatest prize ever. Just to see your design in patterns in stores all around the world, I think that's really cool.
I'm going to pull one of your names out of our button bag, and that person's team will choose a decade first. That designer is Patty.
Yay!
So your team chooses first.
The 60s. Even though I'm not like a hippie person, I feel like the 60s is starting to get into that bohemian kind of feel. So I think I can do something good with that.
Our remaining team, discuss among yourselves and choose a decade.
40s.
Yay, we got the 40s. I mean, hallelujah.
I'm prepared to take no more than 2 team members to Mood. You will have a budget per team of $400. The team members who go will be in communication with the team members who remain here in the workroom via your phone. All right, design teams, you have 30 minutes to plan, to sketch, and to shop Mini Mood, which is now open. Okay, so head off.
Hi, 1940s. So, do we all have our pattern? How are we gonna incorporate the menswear aspect into this? Because
I feel like you could do that because you're really
shoulder
mixing up tailoring.
pads. I feel like we do need to have that like bright, rich, deep kind of red.
I don't know.
I feel
just,
like deep, rich colors are so gorgeous.
Yeah,
like,
they
they're
are.
so, like, I think they capture the essence of like the 40s well.
What we should focus on more is the color palette as opposed to this whole A-line thing. No print.
No print.
What do you guys think of my design? I was inspired by like the red carpet of 1940s. One specific pattern catches my eye, and I really want to recreate that look with my own twist. So I sketched this beautiful red dress, and it's super gathered, has some pleats, and really beautiful, long, flowy sleeves.
I feel like this should be like our inspiration for our thing. Like you see how the colors is very warm, earthly colors.
Yeah.
Samantha is taking a little bit more of the leadership position just because she's consistently been in the top. So I think Samantha leading this team will be great and lead us to success.
I can make a vest too, and
Okay, so
maybe
just
to tie,
just
maybe to tie
label
like
what it
this
is.
neckline in, like these little like panels. I can do that. My original idea is to create a vest just because I think that it'll be really easy to modernize, and I still think that it's really cool.
I feel like we should make it mid-calf. We're focusing on something that a woman would wear going to the city in the 60s, so more A-line patterns, and then we're just building off of that. So something very chic and upscale.
Matt, do you like this? Because this is
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine.
Yeah, we should have at least 2 pants, 2 skirts, 1 dress.
Should we tell like a story in this collection? Like, should it
Well,
be
I
like
feel like that's what
day to
collection's
night?
all about.
So I think that I should definitely go to move because I'm familiar with the area. Yeah, we'll just decide.
Should I go with you?
Yeah.
Who has the most knowledge of fabric and like fabric play and?
I feel like you.
I mean, I definitely like, I know my fabric.
Then you should go.
Somebody needs to hold forward down here because when we're going, we need to produce. You always need more time though because you always have like time issues.
True. So then you two should go. Yeah.
All right, then.
I feel like I freak out a minute, so I'm just gonna stay.
All right, so Zach, you can hold Fort down. Hold these 2 crazy kids. Keep them in line.
All right, design teams, 30 minutes is up. Who's going with me to Mood?
We are.
Okay. Oh, you and Zachary, okay.
We're working together a lot better than I thought we would, so if we can keep this up, I think that we'll be able to work together for the rest of the challenge really well.
So we just get started?
Yeah.
Do you always drape your tops?
I usually pattern them out.
Yeah.
I'm just planning on getting the muslin copy of my design done and completed and ready for my fabric.
I'm really interested to see what colors we got because we didn't talk about colors a lot.
Yeah.
I am a little concerned not being there to shop because it's like putting your trust in someone else's hands to make sure that they get the right materials for you.
All right, design teams, you have 30 minutes and a budget of $400. So your time begins now.
Choose any colors. Just the fabric has to be right. The only thing I'm worried about is half an hour to get fabric for 5 looks, so we didn't even talk about it that much.
But when I like fold it back, the black would show. So should I just like cut this off and put like whatever color they got for me?
Yeah.
You like that for my dress?
Darker, deeper.
Yeah, I mean, no, darker, I know. I'm so glad that I'm at Mood rather than in the workroom because I get to pick out my own fabric.
How do you feel about this? Old?
Old, very old.
I feel like Maya should do the dress in that color. Or maybe she doesn't even need that vest. I feel like the vest should just go. I think I agree.
Pants for Zach.
Wait, who else is doing navy? Because he can't be the only navy.
I thought Jackson was doing navy.
I think I kind of like this one. I fell in love with this blue upscale fabric, and I'm definitely making a jacket out of this, and I feel like this is going to be one of the pieces that are like a wow factor, if you want to say.
The type of fabric I want is like a cotton like menswear shirt.
Okay, and then what color do you want?
What about white?
I think that you should color block it with the navy.
Can we do that? White and navy?
Yeah, that would look super cool.
Hi.
Yeah, we're just wondering what your dress color should be. What?
Are you there?
Well, I can't hear you. It's like really bad connection. I really can't hear.
Are you there?
At this point, we're just trust what they're picking out.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
I trust them. I'm sure they got something good enough.
Designers, 5 minutes remains. 5 minutes, everyone.
Come, just bring it up. This is not good. Katie and I were just running so much to the point that we don't sit down and actually evaluate which colors look good together. Oh my God, I hope this works out.
Time is up.
We did it. Breathe, I know. Yes. Okay, we could just like.
How do you forget? That was good.
We're back.
We're back!
Okay, so I just need our group.
This is for you.
I love
This is for you.
I love that.
Oh my God, we have a fish.
Okay, hey, I'm excited. I feel like you're gonna get everything. It's 2 of us and 5 looks. So I'm gonna tell you guys what's up. The dress is gonna be this color. Does everyone agree?
My heart drops a little bit because Samantha pulls out this like split piece soup fabric and I'm like,
We had to take your vest out.
That jacket was what I was really excited about. Like, that was gonna be my main thing.
This is gonna be your dress color.
I'm feeling a little nervous just because Samantha and Katie didn't have time to get the fabrics that I can use for the vest. So I'm gonna have to change my original idea. And this was like my main piece.
Coming up on Project Runway Junior.
This is looking very church lady. This has got to be elevated. It's all looking down market. I mean, my brain's going to sleep.
You ended with a wow moment. The neckline was really innovative.
I loved your look. It looked like mall clothes a little bit. I just wanted more.
Our challenge this week is to create a 5-piece collection with our team. We have to use styles inspired by the 40s, 50s, or 60s, and then update them for a more modern look.
Fastest jersey dress of my life. I'm kind of struggling with my piece just because I couldn't make my vest.
If anything, we'll just cut it. All right.
Samantha, I cannot work with this fabric easily.
Oh, you don't? You
It
can't?
moves. I mean, I'll try to work with this.
Do you want to test something really quick and then see?
Yeah.
Do you guys like this length?
I like it because it's like a little bit of a train, but it's not like wedding gown train.
Ooh, this fabric is so gorgeous. Jesse, how's that working out?
I don't know. I'm not feeling anything that I'm making right now. I honestly think I need to make a skirt.
None of our pieces are just looking very wow, and none of us are very excited about them. So we decide that we're just gonna start over.
Is everyone okay with starting over?
Yeah.
Everyone's good with starting over? I'm going to keep the jacket because I love your jacket.
That's like a statement piece. It looks really good.
Did you guys see they're like scrapping everything?
That's crazy.
No, that's actually the most insane thing I've ever seen.
If they mess up, that means we win. So the other team is like a hot mess. They're like really bad. And I hope they get it together, but if they don't, that's all good.
They're gathering all new fabrics, all new everything. We have 4 hours left.
They are in trouble. These are all jewel tones. Would it be too much if we added that like as my dress?
Right?
That's
In her dress.
perfect. And
Okay.
then this is going to be our base.
Seems like the other team really thinks that we're like doing really bad.
It doesn't matter what they think. When they're gonna make mistakes.
I'm feeling a whole lot better about this team challenge.
Yeah, me too. Guys, oh, that looks so nice. Hi, Tim.
Hi, design teams. It's very quiet in here, which actually I'm happy about. I haven't even seen your work yet, but I want to wake everyone up about how important cohesion is here.
Hi, Tim.
So how is Team 1940s?
We're doing really well.
Yeah, I think we're doing really well.
And you're keeping an eye on each other's work because this is a mini collection. Do you want to start, Zachary?
I am doing a vest look with like these very high slits, and then there's going to be a pair of tailored pants
Very high
underneath.
slits, I'll say.
Yeah, so they're going to be very like high, like tailored pants underneath.
How are you finishing the hem of the pant?
I'm doing these these gold zippers.
What? What are you doing with these zippers?
These are going upside down on her ankle.
I think that zipper is maybe too obnoxious of a zipper.
Love how obnoxious it is. Oh no, I want my zippers.
It seems like a discordant note.
I want my zippers.
Bridget, what happens as you move forward with the execution of this?
I'm going to attach a waistband, and then I'm just going to cover the back.
I'm ambivalent about it. Make me believe.
Okay.
I know that I want to do the bat sleeves just because it's going to be the wow moment, and I just want the judges to see that.
Jackson, you're up.
I was inspired by this pattern and how it was very like menswear shirt, and I wanted to make like the whole dress out of this white. But
Can I just make one blunt comment?
Yeah.
This is looking very church lady. I fundamentally don't understand what this white textile is doing in this collection. I mean, look at this together.
it kind of, yeah.
It looks very like a lady who should be working in an old people's home.
This needs to be resolved. All right. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hi, Tim.
Hi. All right, can I say this to you, Maya?
Yes.
I see 1960s.
Okay.
But what's this riff on the Peter Pan collar doing on the top? It goes from being alluring to suddenly looking prim.
I feel like working with so many other people has really blocked my design. This is just a purple dress. There's nothing to it.
All right, Samantha, let's look at your look.
I'm really confident in the jacket that I made. I feel like it's just a little tweaks here and there.
What is this?
It's basically a coat, and then what's gonna go under it is, it was gonna be the taupe, just like a straight dress.
Samantha, I've got to tell you, this has got to be elevated because this is a big sack.
Oh my God. I just want critique to end so badly right now.
I was really thinking about the styling to make sure that it looks very 60s, very Twiggy-like.
This is not what Twiggy's going to wear. Closest to the bullseye is Maya's. Without the collar, I can see Twiggy wearing that. But I can't see her wearing anything else here. For me, the most captivating color that you've selected is this quasi fuchsia. I have to tell you, this taupe, I start to take a nap. I'm disappointed in you all. It's all looking very inexpensive, down market. I mean, my brain's going to sleep.
Coming up on Project Runway Junior.
We have to change everything again?
Yeah, because Tim doesn't like any of it.
I'm angry and disappointed.
Oh my gosh, this is nuts.
You can do this, but it requires honest communication and surrendering ego.
I'm really confident in the jacket that I made. I feel like it's just a little tweaks here and there.
It's a make it work moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
All right, design teams, you have about 3 hours remaining in the day. Work hard and work smart. Okay?
Thank you.
I'll see you in the morning. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm feeling very angry and very disappointed.
Okay, so Jesse, what are you doing?
I'm ditching this skirt.
I really want to ditch everything that I'm doing. I need to start over and do like a shift dress or something.
And I think I need to start over too.
They have to change all their colors, too, and silhouettes.
We have to change everything again?
Yeah, because Tim doesn't like any of it.
Damn.
I think I need to go with like black probably.
Oh my gosh, this is nuts.
Once again, I have to go back to the drawing board. I'm really nervous that I'll be on the next flight back home.
Wait, can we just have a quick celebration in here that worked in the lead? Ready, dancing?
Work, we're not done yet.
Yeah, but we're a lot more done than they are.
So is everybody here doing a dress?
I don't even care at this point. Just get something done. That's the motto.
Team 1960 starting over for like the third time is so stupid. They don't have time to do that.
I'm gonna kind of do the color blocking idea, but not as like crazy.
Come here and sew with us, Jackson, so we can all sew together.
The team who sews together wins together.
This jacket is so good. I'm just trying to perfect it. I'm sticking with my look because as a designer, you should stand by your work no matter what.
What's the steamer for?
Okay, well, what I was gonna do is do like a little band, like a choker kind of around her neck of that.
My dress is just too simple right now. A bit of a different collar idea.
Hopefully that will make it have a little pizzazz. All right, it'll have to work.
Yes. We had to start over like 15 minutes ago.
I'm not gonna have anything for you to try on.
Speaking about,
The other team is struggling a lot. They had to restart so much. I don't even have enough time to have a model fitting.
We're having a fashion show already.
I'm not gonna give up. We have a really good chance to have an amazing comeback story. Thank you so much.
Oh, Maya, I like that neck.
Thanks.
That's starting to seem like competition all of a sudden.
I'm actually very surprised because we're adding all of these details and I feel like we're finally getting somewhere like an hour before the end of the day.
Turn again. What do you guys think of this? Because I'm not happy with the bodice. The pleats are weird.
Put the sleeves on.
We don't have time.
I'm kind of regretting doing this dress. The pleats are not totally even and it's just making my OCD go wild.
Can I do this right now?
Guys, it's time to go. For a 3-hour collection, this is pretty good.
This is impressive, guys.
I'm a little nervous walking back into the workroom this morning just because I know we have so much work to do.
Good morning, design teams. How are you?
It's pretty good.
Good. I'm happy to hear it. In 30 minutes, your models will be coming in. In 1 hour, we're going down to the runway, all right? Is everyone going to be ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I hope so.
Okay, I'll see you in an hour. Thank you.
Where's your extra fabric so I can cut out sleeves?
I have a lot left to do. I have to add on sleeves. I'm just so thankful for my team.
If you want to put the other sleeve in, I'll hand sew for you. I'll do whatever.
Although Tim said it should be a coat dress, I just feel like it's missing something, and I look around and I'm just like, let me just add a white dress in there.
Question is, how's my model gonna get into it?
Jackson has the most work to do, and he's like really trying to get his top done right now.
Oh my gosh!
The zipper we're going this side.
All right.
Let's get changing. Oh, we're so scared.
That scarf around the head kind of reminds me of like a Russian grandmother.
Guys, I'm so happy with our collection.
I know. The first 3-hour collection in Project Runway history.
3-hour collection. I think that our collection is really good. I think that we were really able to turn it around.
All right, designers, in 10 minutes, you and your models and I are going down to the runway.
Jackson always works to the last minute. I just really hope it's able to come together on the runway.
All right, so just come back here. I'm just gonna fix the back.
Samantha still has pins in the back of her dress, so I'm a little bit nervous for her.
Do you like it with the white dress?
Yeah, I definitely like it with the white dress better.
I was not expecting to work to the last minute, but I had troubles with the zipper.
Designers and models, we're going down to the runway. Team 1940s, team 1960s, off we go.
The winner of Project Runway Junior will receive a full scholarship to the prestigious FIDM in California, a complete home sewing and crafting studio provided by Brother, a feature in 17 magazine, and a $25,000 cash prize to help launch their line. Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome to the runway. This was your first team challenge. How was that? You know the drill. In fashion, one day you're in and the next day you're out. Your challenge was to create cohesive mini collections using simplicity patterns as a starting point. You were to put a modern twist on a vintage design. You all chose the 1940s and you all chose the 1960s. Now let's say hello to our wonderful judges. First, we have fashion designer Christian Siriano.
Hello.
Hi. Fashion critic and fashion designer Kelly Osborne.
Hi, designers.
Hi.
And fashion director for 17 and Cosmopolitan magazines, Aya Kanai. And we also have Tim Gunn here for the runway show. Okay, it's time for the show.
It is so pretty. You did such a good job.
Thank you. It's definitely way shorter than I wanted. It's not very me, but I'm proud of how fast I pulled it all together because I seriously designed this within 2 seconds.
I think that my look pulled off pretty well.
So good.
That was such a good decision.
Yeah, I'm glad I did that. I'm seeing little problems, the fit, the poorly A-lined shape that I wanted. Other than that, I think that my model looks great in it, and it's representing the 60s.
I really feel like my look nailed the challenge. I think I could see a modern woman wearing this, and I could also see someone in the 60s wearing this. And I think the headscarf kind of brings it all together. It's very Jackie O.
I feel amazing seeing my look come down the runway. I think that it definitely represents me as a designer, and I think that I did a good job with the whole neckline and the strap details.
Maya, you might win this one.
So turned it around, you guys.
It's just a huge relief that I'm sending something down the runway. And I stand by my coat 100%. I just keep wishing that I didn't make this white dress. I'm feeling really happy. The inspiration from the 1940s is very clear. My only concern is that it has a lack of surprise and color pop.
That's really cute.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of my look. I think it fits the decade well. That it has the hints of the suit jacket and the tones and the colors of that time, but it's very modern.
I feel like I updated this look very well. I love the slit in it.
There's a lot of black ribbon on that.
I can see the constructional errors in the top, but it looks really good.
I got a wow. I get a wow from Kelly. I'm just hoping that all the other judges really like my look.
It looks amazing.
The jacket is amazing.
I'm feeling very confident. It's modern and it's inspired by the 1940s.
I think that my favorite part about my look is that fabric choice. I normally don't work with red, but the flow is perfect and the fabric looks amazing.
It just moves so beautifully.
Thank you. We chose the right fabric. I went for a glam aspect and I just made it more modern.
Okay, designers, there will be a winning team and a losing team. One member of the winning team will be the winner, and one member of the losing team will be out. Coming up on Project Runway Junior, that's a fashion show. You gave us that.
You were giving me a little Blanche in the Golden Girls.
Okay, we've seen that for 5 years now.
She should be going home because her dress is like... Okay, designers, there will be a winning team and a losing team. One member of the winning team will be the winner, and one member of the losing team will be out. 1940s, congratulations, you're the winning team. We are going to talk to the winning team first. 1960s, you can leave the runway. We'll bring you back in a little bit.
If one of us is gonna go home, I think that it's best that we go home on something that we're proud of. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm proud of everything that we made.
I'm very proud of what we were able to do in such a short period of time. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah. We want to know about your collection and your inspiration.
So we were inspired by the 1940s, and we really wanted to capture the very tailored aspect of that time. And so we really wanted to create a full woman that went from day to night to try to really make it cohesive. And our color palette, you can kind of see that there's like this strong sense of nationalism in our pieces, which was really prominent in the 1940s.
As a whole group, the fluidity is incredible. The way that you started out with a story going from day to night, and then you ended with a wow moment. That's a fashion show. You gave us that. It was incredible. I love that you use a lot of neutrals, and the black and navy is one of my favorite sort of color combinations. And I even like how the girls have this red lipstick to sort of tie in everything. The only issue I had, Jackson with the top, a little messy.
So interesting because I think some of your fabrics aren't necessarily that interesting, but I think what you did with them is really beautiful. For me, I really think that Bridget and Zach, I thought, had really kind of powerful looks here that were kind of felt iconic.
I was inspired by the women's suit, so I'm going to do an updated version of that and also playing off of the peplum. And then I knew that we were doing a pattern, so the this goes in, and so you can have a different neckline.
You're so cute. I can't handle it.
And Zach, I think your pants fit really great. I thought that they were tailored really nicely. You know, I felt like Bridget, you were giving me a little Blanche in the Golden Girls, but I kind of liked it because I felt like it was very elegant and beautiful.
But I loved how it almost felt like a nightgown.
Me too.
I loved how it just had this like swishy, like comfortable.
It's Blanche. Yeah, fabulous Blanche.
This screams cruise collection. Like, you could wear this as a robe, or you could wear this to an incredible yacht party. To me, it's very versatile, and that's what I love about very fancy gowns like this, when you can dress them down.
The pattern that I used was this beautiful silk dress, and it had a lot of gathers, so I wanted to keep the gathers throughout the dress. And it has short sleeves, so I decided to extend it for an ultra feminine look.
You guys gelled on your vision, and you guys each created your component to make that vision come to life. Great job, guys.
Thank you.
We're going to talk with the losing team now. You can leave the runway. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
1960s, as you know, you're the losing team. It wasn't a bad collection by any means, but the 1940s collection was just stronger. So tell us a little bit about your collection.
We were inspired by the 1960s colored, which is the blue and fuchsia purple. And then just to bring a more elegant
style to it. Then we brought in like some black, gray, and white.
I can see elements of the 60s there, but you could have gone with some really bright, fun colors, and I know that is out of some people's comfort zones.
Everything's very flat. I don't know, they look like mall clothes a little bit.
Maya, I was probably the most impressed with yours. The neckline was really innovative and cool and different.
I decided to use that fun fuchsia color because I absolutely love it, and I wanted to give her this little shift dress with a cool detail around the neckline and then a low back.
Matt, I mean, like, if I see a crop top from you, like, no more.
I promise.
I think your execution of the skirt is well done. However, it isn't of the right time because I automatically went back to 1950s.
I was really inspired by Jackie O, and she has her like classic headscarf. So I made a quick little headscarf, and I really like this piece.
Samantha, I love what you're doing here. It is so Chanel to me. I love the frayed edges, the double pocket. I think that what made it not be my favorite was the white fabric because it looked too starchy.
I knew that I wanted to do something that is my aesthetic, which is the jacket, and I love blue. So luckily it tied into the rest of the collection, and then that's what I have.
I really love this jacket. It kind of reminds me of, maybe it's like Jill Sander and Chanel had a baby. I just wish maybe you'd use a thicker fabric, but other than that, I mean, it's a beautiful design.
Could you take off the jacket?
The back is like really bad.
Oh.
That was like a last minute, 20 minutes.
This is a 20-minute dress.
Yeah.
I wrote Woodstock. We could have the Beatles. Like, you're Bohemian Girl. Like, where is that? That would have been a cooler idea here. I just wanted more from everyone.
Yeah. You can leave the runway.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It just sucks because that was something that I was like really proud of, and oh my god, I'm a hot mess. Waiting for the judge's decision is awful. I'm thinking at this point it's gonna be me.
You all right? It sucks. Okay, we have some hard decisions to make.
So who of this bottom group, who are we willing to let go of?
Do you know what really bums me out? Is that with what Maya did, they could have gone down that kind of space route and done like the spacesuit kind of stuff. And they really could have had so much fun with this.
You could go down a psychedelic route.
That's what I thought they were gonna do.
I would like acid colors, like tripping up on stage. They should have looked at what Maya was doing over there. The fabric choices were really bad.
Really
and that really just made the clothes look boring and cheap.
When you look at Matt, what he wants to do doesn't quite happen.
I know. I just feel like I'm getting a crop top and a pencil skirt almost every challenge.
Christian is right in the sense that I actually have not seen one passable look from him yet.
I say this with nothing but love. I do believe that Samantha should be in the bottom two this week. You shouldn't be sending things down the runway completely undone. The only person who has cried, and it's not because they're being sent home, is Samantha. And
I don't even care. I just want to see. I'm like, guys, I just want to see good clothes. We just have to look at how the clothes look like.
Then she should be going home because her dress is like.
Yeah, but her jacket is we don't see the dress, and I mean that's like saying like, well, I don't like his headscarf
because she put a jacket over the top of the back of the dress.
Because the jacket is good. You guys love the jacket.
I love the jacket, but I don't think there's that much detail, and you know.
But what detail did Matt put in his?
The skirt is very well made. Like where he did the pleat in the side. The top is actually really well made. Now let's talk about who should win.
Oh, I loved Bridget's gown. It was so fabulous.
And the color.
Gorgeous.
It gave us a wow moment because you could stick that on like such a young, beautiful, let's say Victoria's Secret model. And then I can see somebody like Helen Mirren wearing it very well tailored.
The construction wasn't perfect, but
no, definitely not.
Because it had that old Hollywood glamour and that kind of feel, that 40s, you know, we both wrote Katharine Hepburn on our card, who's a style icon, could wear something. I think that's pretty great.
And when I look at Zach's pantsuit, those pants that he made were so well done.
The fit was really great.
I found the trouser to be more impressive even than the peplum.
For sure.
Because the peplum is like, okay, we've seen that for 5 years now. But the trouser really looked excellent.
Okay, so do we all agree? Yeah. Okay, let's bring him back. Designers, the 5 of you represent the winning team. And the 5 of you represent the losing team. Bridget, Congratulations, you're the winner of this challenge. And that means you have immunity for the next challenge and cannot be eliminated. Bridget, the pattern for your look will be created and sold by Simplicity.
I am beyond happy. I thought that he was gonna win, so this is a real shock. Thank you so much.
Team 1940s, you guys can leave the runway.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I am beyond ecstatic about winning, and to think that I'm gonna have my own Simplicity pattern is amazing.
Team 1960s, we wish that you would have been more creative and, to be honest, just have more fun with it. Jessie, Maya, Katie, you're in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Samantha, Matt, you both disappointed us today. We believe in you, and we expect more from both of you. Samantha, you're in.
I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you too. Thank you, guys.
Wait a second.
Sure.
Matt, you're also in.
Oh my God. Thank you guys so much. You will not see another crop top for me as long as I live.
We rarely give second chances, but today we're making a big exception. We still want to see more from both of you. There's more. We will be having a double elimination. So you and everyone else should be prepared. Will you tell the rest of the group?
Of course.
You're both in.
Thank you so much.
Remember, have fun, you guys. This is fun.
I will.
From hearing all of that harsh critique, you would have thought that we would have both gone home. So that was a huge shock.
Surprise! We're both in! I am feeling so good. I am hashtag not the cat because it looks like I have 9 lives in this competition. Congratulations. There's a double elimination coming though.
I'm excited for them so they don't have to go home, but I'm kind of like upset because it's a competition. I want people to leave, not stay.
Yay! I don't have to send anyone to the workroom to clean up their space. How thrilling is that? Yay! And Bridget, congratulations. Thrilling. But will everyone please repeat after me? No more crop tops. No more crop tops. Okay? It's Project Runway. And you never know what will happen. Everyone's still here.
Next time on Project Runway Junior,
We'll be creating a fashionable look for the modern girl on the go.
Hello, designers.
It's Michelle Obama.
there will be a double elimination.
A double elimination? That's really, really nerve-wracking.
Gotta amp it up.
You're so rude.
You had me at hello. I love it.
This is clothing, and we want you to make fashion.